welcome to our channel, We Did 3.
Hello.
Hello.
So this week we're basically just doing the second in our series of our Weigh-In Wednesday.
Yep.
So we're just updating you all on how our weight loss is going, what's working, what's not working, how the week went, what our current weight is. Basically, just a wrap up, a ball of updates.
Just a quick little ball of summary.
Just a little bit.
Just to package it up and get it to you.
So, my week actually went pretty good. I stayed pretty well within the plan that I'm following right now, which if you didn't watch our first video, I will link it down below. If you didn't know, I'm following Weight Watchers, and I think this week actually went really good for following a whole new way of eating plan. I will say that I have been straying a little bit because of some activities that we did this last week. This last Saturday, my sisters and I and my mom threw a baby shower for a family member. So for those of you that do weight loss or watch what you eat, you know that activities and events like that can be terrible for you and your weight loss.
Even if you're not invited.
Oh, snap. So I just had a little bit of everything. I tried to keep it pretty well within parameters, and I think I did a pretty good job. So I'm not too worried about that having a big effect on this week's weigh-in.
Yeah. I, however, tried the eating responsibly thing, which in retrospect is probably a smarter idea if you're trying to maintain like a goal weight, but let's be real, cheated a few times. I'm gonna be honest, I did cheat a few times, especially in this baby shower. You gotta understand though, they make some delicious food. And come on, what did you guys have? The mimosas and such? I was weak. But I think I'm also going to join the Weight Watchers plan. I think Alicia calculated that I can eat 50-some points.
It's a much higher point percentage than mine because he's a man.
Did you mention your points last week?
Rude. Yes, I can eat 37 points a day, and because of our current weigh-in, I actually dropped down this week to 36 points a day.
Heyo.
So it gradually lowers depending on what weight you're at, and
I'm at 51 points is what if I recall. So like I said, I think eating responsibly would probably be a smart decision for trying to maintain weight, as I maintained my weight this last week, which is a healthy thing to say.
So that being said, currently Edwin's weight is
238,
which is
scary.
Which is actually the same as his weigh-in last week, which is no bad. I mean, trying to lose weight is really hard. Yeah. We've all been there. We know it is. And trying to find a good way to lose weight and a way to like update your lifestyle to lose weight, finding what works for you, it's always kind of a guess and check kind of game.
Well, and it's super hard too because you work in a cubicle setting, which is ideal and also difficult at the same time.
Yeah, it's very hard to get out and lose weight when you're sitting behind a desk 8 hours a day.
Right.
And forget to get up because you're in the middle of all of the work week.
Right. Some days 4 hours go by like that, some days 4 hours go by super slow, and you're just stuck eating what's nearby or eating nearby in your cubicle, that is, which is either junk food or going out, which we live in Portland, so it's either like delicious Portland eats. So that's also a struggle.
Totally. And this week, actually, if you remember our video from last week, is what we're going to start for our measurement march. It's the first month that we're going to actually be taking our measurements and keeping track of them besides our weight. So after this video is filmed, we will go ahead and measure ourselves for continuity's sake so that we're doing it every single Wednesday.
Yep.
And then after we've recorded our weight, I will insert a beautiful interlude of music and or information here. And those are our measurements for this month. And like we said, next month we'll do an update right around the first week of April, May, June, July, ongoing.
Gotta check them gains though.
For reals. So basically, you've heard Edwin's update on how he did last week. You've heard my update on how I did in the matter of menu. What I haven't told you yet is what my weight is this week. And actually this morning I measured in at 217, which is awesome because that is 3 pounds different than my weigh-in from last week. So in a span of a week, I've actually lost about 3 pounds. Most of that is just going to be quick weight right off the top. Because I have so much to lose, because I'm changing my diet so drastically, it comes off really quickly. And that does slow down as I continue to go, but
everybody hits that plateau.
Totally. But for right now, that's how much weight I've lost this week.
Yeah.
I don't anticipate to keep up that pace. I feel really great that happened the first week, but by no means do I anticipate that being a healthy pace for ongoing.
Right.
Be cool if it was though, right?
That'd be sweet.
Be pretty solid.
So for this next week, I'm planning on joining Alicia's plan with Weight Watchers. I think I said 51 points is what I can do today.
It's something like that. We haven't gotten him set up on the app I've been using yet. So once we do, we'll definitely get him going on it and tracking his food that way.
Yep.
I'm just going to continue to follow the plan. I fell off a little bit at the weekend. Just basically getting back into the routine this week has been a little bit more difficult than getting started.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly because we've both been putting in a lot of long hours at work right now. So basically, we're going to get him set up. Hopefully that'll give me the motivation to keep on it and stay on track. I know
and give me the reboot for sure.
Definitely. The second week is always the hardest for me. And in this case, it'll be the first week for you. So we'll just carry each other right on through.
Yep. So that's it for this week's update. Tune in next week for our next Weigh-In Wednesday.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.